Welcome back to Shimpling Park Farm. The last of the fat lambs have gone to the butcher and our lamb boxes have been dispatched by courier all across the UK. I have to admit we've hunkered down to some really hearty roast organic lamb meals to keep off the cold. In these weird COVID times, John's given one of his farm talks without even leaving the farm office, and we've come in this morning to find that our first of our spring seeds arrived. So what have you got on there?
Seed oats.
Seed oats ready for the spring drilling?
That's it, yeah. 18 half-ton bags.
Fantastic. God, amazing to think we might be dry enough to drill one day.
Oh, yes. That's a while away yet, I think. That's very wet.
Why do the oats move like that?
I just fluffier or something and just don't settle quite right.
Well, it's Friday evening and we've gathered the ewes in from around the farm because tomorrow is scanning day. We will know whether that lovely chubby ewe is carrying a single or a twin or even a triplet. Yeah, everyone's a bit nervous today. Well, this is the day when we discover what 2021 is going to look like in respect of the sheep. Really, you want everyone to have twins. That would be perfection because they've got two teats. It's a filthy wet morning. Morning, Cameron, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you. How are you?
Very good. They've been out here since about 6:30 this morning and they're sorting them out and scanning them. So we'll be able to know which ram performed well or not. And from there we'll sort them into singles and twins to make sure they get the right amount of food. So Ben's here in this little cabin with a scanning machine, rather like you might get in a hospital if you're a pregnant human.
And the head.
Yeah.
Head there, and the body there.
So that's a twin?
Yeah.
So do you give her a mark or not?
No.
No dots is a twin? One dot is a single?
On the shoulder.
One dot on there is a single, and a dot on the back is a triplet. 2 dots is a quad. 3 dots is 5. And if it's empty, a red mark.
What's this one?
That's the latest win. You've got a reasonable crop this year.
Great. So no mark, that's a twin. Well done, lady.
Used to do a job in Wales where I did 500 in 55 minutes. I've always been of the opinion that before you let them go, you've got to know what's in them. There's no point in trying to just go for speed.
Your reputation precedes you. It's actually very calm. Last year we had so much rain that the ewes really couldn't carry many twins, so our numbers were way down.
One.
So Robert's
One
absolutely got his fingers crossed.
39 singles,
69.
69 twins,
5
5 triplets,
and 2.
2 quads,
179.
179. 179% then one. So,
Robert,
yeah.
how are you feeling? Did you sleep well last night?
I slept right because I always sleep. but yeah, no, happy with the way it's going so far, yeah.
Half an hour later, they've moved over to the other side of the farm. You can hardly tell they've been here apart from one little muddy corner.
Hiya!
On sheep feeding duty on a Sunday?
Yes. Yes. Hi. Hi, Dad.
I've certainly used up quite a lot of haylage. You have to hope that the bad weather doesn't carry on for too long and the grass starts growing again. And here's even more seed arriving. What have you bought today?
Oats.
Oats.
This stuff is like transporting water.
Is it?
Yes. These were ratcheted up so tight when I left.
Yeah.
When I got in there, all these just settles all the time.
Isn't that funny? Not like wheat or
No,
beans.
wheat's alright, you can just ratchet it down. Dad, we'll do these 2 now. That's it, you got it. You can do this right there.
Isn't he? The trailer takes a lot of wear and tear, so Greg's just replaced all the brakes and is welding a new piece onto the side which broke. Despite the snow, the ground is still quite soft. John's really keen to try and get a cultivator on here and get the last of the autumn crops in the ground.
The problem is it's just insulated the ground and it's just, you can sink in. See, look, so you can't get a tractor on there.
Bit colder this morning, John?
Yeah, it's sort of -5, I think, at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And although it's been sort of -3 or 4 on previous mornings, you know, it really feels hard today. And so Andrew and Sam are coming out to try a bit of cultivating, and Andrew's going. Just going to go and see how he's got it set up, see how it's going. But really exciting that they're on the land. Really good news.
Morning, Sam. Are you all right out there?
Yeah, not too bad.
Looks amazing. What time were you up?
I was in the yard for 4:45 and out the yard by 4.
Wow, you're a bit tired now. A little bit. The soil's left really open and the frost will break it up, and in so doing will kill lots of little weeds and prepare us a seedbed.
So this field was spring beans last year, and we haven't done anything to it but grazed the sort of bean stubbles and all the bits and pieces, all the weeds that came up after harvest. This is going to be a single pass before we drill it in the spring with some spring barley, which will then be undersown with our clover lays for the sheep to go back on it again, and we're back into the beginning of another rotation.
Thanks for joining us at Shimpling Park Farm. We're hopeful that the grass will start growing again soon and we'll get those seeds in the ground. See you next time.